how did working at a takeaway get me into medical school? Well, firstly I had the personal statement to do, then the UCAT, and then lastly the interview, where I had to showcase my personality and my train of thoughts. What did working at a takeaway restaurant actually teach me? Well, it taught me how to manage my time and my tasks in a pressurizing environment, trying to be able to take 6 to 8 orders at a time.
Hello there, sir.
Hello?
5-pound chicken burger and chips. I'll have a Freddy's wrap meal, please, sir. I'll go for the double stack, I'm here.
Whilst you are ordering your food, this is what I'm feeling behind the till.
5-pound chicken burger and chips.
Okay, anything else? Okay, that's fine.
But what did I learn?
Don't overwhelm yourself with a lot of roles. What's on the line here is customer satisfaction. If you are in a clinical setting, you do not want to be compromising patient safety. The main thing that I've learned here is to manage your roles and not to go over the limit. And if you need help, ask for help.
What about giving the wrong order to a customer? Has that ever happened? Yes.
Here, here's your order.
Thank you. That doesn't look like my order. I think that's my order there.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. What I can do is, I can make you another fish fillet burger. That's okay with you?
That's alright. Pop that back in.
Free of cost.
Perfect. And a few extra wings, yeah?
Yeah, okay, that's no problem.
But what did I learn from it?
First of all, accept my mistake, openly apologize, and in a timely manner, work to a solution. Those 3 things are very, very important. And likewise in a clinical setting, if you give someone a bit of pain whilst you're doing a cannulation, be honest with your mistake and also work towards a solution. The worst thing you can do is actually say you are wrong, I am right. Even though in situations you might be right, but it's always good to be a little bit mature in the situation and diffuse the situation. That is your main goal by diffusing the situation.
Whenever working at a restaurant, it is always important to give good customer experience.
Do you want any fries on your salt? Do you want any salt on your fries? No.
Sometimes some people prefer not to have salt because it can cause high blood pressure. But what else did I learn?
Treat them as an individual and not all the same. For example, certain customers may not want salt, may not want cheese on their pizza. Like, there are a variety of different things for a variety of different reasons. So take into consideration the individual, and that is what's going to help you work towards giving a good customer experience. And likewise in a clinical setting, look at the patient as an individual. Certain drugs, certain medications will have different effects on them. And actually look at them as an individual rather than looking at everyone as the same.
Lastly, not going outside the boundaries of your role, especially as a cashier.
Can I have 1 9-inch cheese and tomato, deep fried, and a 4-piece chicken without skin? And can I have a tub of ice cream? Okay, microwave for me, please.
Sorry, manager says no. So unfortunately, we can't do that.
Now keep this in mind that specific order has never ever been requested before. So if I don't know about that specific order, I should always ask, because if I was to go ahead with it, then the consequences could have been very severe from, compromising the customer's health and safety. But what else did I learn?
So when it comes to the boundaries of your role, there are certain things you are trained to do, certain things you're not trained to do. For example, I'm not really trained to make pizza, so I wouldn't go myself and make pizza because number 1, I might do it wrong. Number 2, I will sacrifice the patient satisfaction and also the business as well. So in that situation, it's just very straightforward. Don't do more than what you've been told. Stick to what you've been told and stick to that. If you need help and if you've been asked to do a certain thing that's out of your role, then ask for help.
All of what I've learned at a fast food restaurant, I can refer to the GMC guidelines to. And it sounds odd, but it's actually very true, because there are a couple of points that I came across which, was also applicable in that situation. For example, being honest about your mistakes that you make, recognizing and working within the limits of your competence. And another example would be communicating any information that the patient would need to know. For example, in a restaurant setting, obviously it's not a patient, but the customer would possibly need to know about any nuts that are contained within foods, just in case they have a nut allergy. I recommend to you to also take out the time to get a job like this, to get an experience like this, because realistically you learn a lot more from doing things than just watching. And of course, it really does help you prepare for your medicine interview. Whilst pushing all the GMC stuff to a side for a second, you get to speak to people. Medicine is a people orientated course. You get to deal with people, the ups, the downs. Likewise, in a fast food restaurant, I've had angry customers, I've had the good customers, and lastly, it can build up your confidence. Hopefully you found this video interesting, and if you did, then definitely give it a thumbs up. And like I always say, stay happy and keep smiling.